What's up, guys? Lee Moy here, bringing you a little weekend motivation. So, we're in the new year. Happy New Year's, guys. It's 2016. And most, if not all of us, probably made some sort of New Year's resolution. Some people made the resolution a couple months ago, got a head start. Some people just started at the drop of the ball last night. Wherever you are, it doesn't really matter. I just want to give you a couple tips to help make sure that you follow through with your resolutions. Tip number one, which may seem really obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway, is don't give up. Don't quit. Because New Year's resolutions, new goals are always super exciting when you're writing them down. You're like, I can accomplish this, I can do anything, and they're really fun to do until it's 2, 3, 4 weeks in and you realize this is actually a lot of hard work and not as much fun going through the growing pains as you thought it was going to be. So don't quit, be persistent, be resilient, take pride in the fact that you have some discipline, take pride in the fact that you can follow through with what you committed to doing. Point number two that I want to make is make sure you know why you're setting the goals that you want to set. And not just why, but have a compelling reason why. You know, when you're going through the obstacles, because there will be obstacles, it's a lot easier to overcome those obstacles if there's a much stronger reason for you to do it. So when you set your goals, don't just say, I want to lose 20 pounds and I want to make $1 million and I want to be a better athlete or I want to be a better parent or whatever your goal is. Say, this is my goal because. And that because, what comes after the because, is what's really going to push you forward towards your goal. So if you're trying to lose weight, say, I want to lose weight because, and whatever it is. I want to look good in a bikini in the summer, or I want to be in better health so I can play with my kids, or whatever your reason is, right? And when you don't feel like waking up in the morning or going to the gym, or going to the gym after a long day of work, that because, right, you can refer back to that and say, well, if I don't go to the gym now, I'm not going to look good at the beach, or be able to run around with my kids, or live as long. Right? If your goal is to establish $3,000 of extra income per month next to your job, right? Make sure you have a because. Say, I want to establish $3,000 extra of income per month because I want more freedom so I can spend time with my family. I want more freedom to be able to travel. I want whatever, right? And so when you don't feel like working on your extra business or getting that extra income, or when you're feeling lazy from the paycheck that you normally make, you can remember that why, and then that'll kick you into gear and get you going towards your goals. And this is for any goal you set in any situation, and we're only talking about it now because today, yesterday, New Year's Eve may have been the biggest goal-setting days of the year, and everyone sets these goals, and it's a very common occurrence that people set these goals and then don't follow through after a couple weeks. Everyone always makes those jokes that the gym's really full for the first 2 weeks and then it's empty for the rest of the year. And it's not really that much of a joke, it's what actually happens. And so I really encourage you that whatever goals you set, make sure you have a strong why. Maybe find someone that's close to you that you can trust, that'll be honest with you, that'll keep it straight with you, that you can tell your goals to. And then whenever you catch yourself slipping, you can go to them and be like, hey, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, and they can kind of remind you, they can kind of push you forward. You know, get a partner and you guys can keep each other accountable towards your goals. But you know, making sure that you're resilient and persistent and knowing exactly why you want to achieve your goal and finding someone that can hold you accountable and hold you to your word, those things are very, very important in achieving your goals. Because setting goals in itself and setting them the right way so that you can achieve them is one thing. But even after that, even if you set goals, making sure you achieve them is a whole nother story, right? Because it's great to have a goal that you set on this one day, and it looks great for the next 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 14 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but if you really think about it, keeping that up for the next 365 days is very, 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 very hard, right? So use these tips, see if they work for you, see how many of your goals you can accomplish, and we'll talk about this again next year.